Hey, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, we're Walt Disney. I'm Madison.
And I'm Mackenzie, and for today's video, we decided to make a list of all of our favorite movies, series on Disney Plus to give you guys to watch during quarantine, because we've been spending a lot of time on Disney Plus this quarantine, and it's really nice to have a little bit of a Disney magic in your day with the Disney Plus. So we have our recommendations and we're going to share them with you, and hopefully you guys like them. Get off, Madison.
So my first recommendation would have to be Prop Culture.
Oh, good one.
It's an exclusive series on Disney Plus. I didn't think I'd like it at first, but I love it. Basically what it is, it takes you behind the scenes of all like the most popular favorite Disney movies. My favorite is Nightmare Before Christmas, and really this whole series just like shows you like how the film is made, like what goes into it. Like you get to see like interviews with like the directors, certain characters. And like what's really interesting with the Nightmare Before Christmas one is that you got to see like all of the little like puppet like figurines that they did, and like how many like there actually were.
Yeah, Nightmare Before Christmas was a good one. I really liked the Mary Poppins one. There's a scene, I'm not gonna spoil it for everyone who hasn't seen it, but there's a scene with the actress who plays Jane Banks, and obviously she's grown up now, but it's such a good scene because you just get to see how these characters like connect with people, and it just like, it's so magical. It's so fun. It's a really good one.
My other favorite would have to be Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, yeah. Pirates is always a classic. So since Madison mentioned Pirates, that kind of reminds me of my recommendation, which is the Imagineering story. It's a really popular thing on Disney Plus, so I'm sure you've probably heard of it. And if not, you need to check it out, because it really goes behind the scenes on the Imagineering, not just at Disney World, because obviously from our vlogs you see that that's the park we've been to, the only one we've been to actually, but it kind of goes behind the scenes of all the Disney parks around the world, and it's always been our dream to be able to go to all of those parks, and just seeing like the history behind all of the parks and how much goes into it. Like Imagineering is just one of the coolest jobs ever, I think.
After quarantine, we're gonna go to Tokyo Disney.
Well, at some point, not like after quarantine, but it makes you really want to go now.
Yes, I'll mention my second recommendation.
Okay.
It's Disney's Fairy Tale Weddings.
Good one.
I love the show so much because I want to get married at Disney World. And basically like the whole like series follows like 2 couples per episode, and it's usually like sometimes it's a wedding, sometimes it's like proposals, or like it would be like they already had a wedding but it wasn't their dream wedding,
like, or like a vow renewal.
Yeah, so they're getting their moment, and it's just really magical to see like all like what happens, because like you don't get like the full thing, you just get little snippets of like kind of the planning and then like the big moment
and the reveal.
Yeah, it's so magical. Sometimes like the bride and groom will have their wedding planned, and like the Disney people who like organize their wedding, they throw in like something extra magical that they do not know, and so it's so nice to see their like surprise faces, and it's really just like a wholesome, like truly like heartwarming show to watch.
My favorite, I've seen a couple of the episodes just for Madison watching it, and my favorite is the scene of the bride who gets married in front of Cinderella Castle. Like I can only imagine how beautiful her pictures are. Like that was just so picturesque. Like nighttime. Yeah, definitely a magical moment. Which, speaking of magical moments, my next recommendation is something kind of different. It's not really a series or anything like that. I have found myself watching the animated version of the Disney movies and then watching the live action, because Disney Plus does have the animated versions, like the Out of the Vault classic, but it also has the live action remakes on there too. So I did it with Beauty and the Beast the other day, and it was really cool looking at the original and the music, the like scenes, the characters, and then seeing how they kind of took that, put a spin on it, and interpreted it into the live action movie. So I want to do that with like Aladdin and the Lion King. So it's a really, like, I'm really excited about that. I think it's something different, and you only can get that really on Disney Plus, because that's where all the
it's like immediately like after you watch the anime you can go watch the live action.
It recommends it too, so like it's easy to find and you can just watch them, and I think it's really cool to kind of see how much we've progressed and how different they are. I think it's also a really good thing to do with like your family, like you can watch and like with your kids, or with, I did it by myself, but you know, to each their own.
it wouldn't be a recommendation video if I didn't mention something about Star Wars.
Right.
If you're new to the channel,
peep the ears.
I love Star Wars. Yeah. I absolutely enjoy it so much. I watch all of the movies in order, out of order. So I have to mention The Mandalorian as my recommendation. Even though it came out a while ago, I highly suggest you watch it. Even if like you didn't see any of the movies, you can watch The Mandalorian.
So you think I could? Like I mean, I've seen a couple of the Star Wars movies, but I'm not a huge fan. So you think I would like it?
Yes, I definitely think you like it.
What's it about though?
So basically, it's about the Mandalorian, and he's a bounty hunter, and he goes on like this big adventure, kind of like finding himself.
Okay.
And then you get a little Baby Yoda action.
Oh, that's where Baby Yoda comes from. I'm sure most of you know who Baby Yoda is.
The cutest thing ever.
He's so cute. I didn't know that's where he was from, so now I kind of want to watch it.
So you get to see like how their relationship, like how that develops. So it's a must watch.
A must watch.
Must watch.
They made the recommendation video, so obviously it is a must watch. I'm gonna round it out now with our last recommendation. It is my absolute favorite thing on Disney Plus. I think it's the best thing I've almost honestly ever watched, like documentary wise, and that is Waking Sleeping Beauty.
Ooh, I have not seen that.
You have to go watch it. It is basically, it's got this like archived footage of like animators back in the day, and it just kind of like chronicles the like fall and rebirth of Disney animation, and you just don't realize like how much has gone into making these animated movies that we all love so much, that like help build the parks, and like it's so cool. There's a couple scenes, like one of my favorites is they talk about the Little Mermaid, because obviously that's one of the, like the rebirths of Disney animation, and it's just how they talk about how Sebastian became Jamaican, and it was something like that someone just said, and like they were playing off each other, and then he's like one of the most, like I could not imagine Under the Sea without that Jamaican thick accent, like and then there's another scene, it's Beauty and the Beast, and everyone knows how I feel about Beauty and the Beast, and it's just so good. Like you have to watch it, and you have to see how much these people just pour into these movies, and I think that's why Disney's as big as it is because so much love goes into these movies, and you like feel it in the screen. And so getting to like watch that, it is so good. You have to watch it. It's one of the best things
I'm gonna have to watch it.
Yeah,
You've convinced me.
You have to. You have to.
Well, that sums up our recommendations for Disney Plus. Leave a comment down below your recommendations, because we love to watch them.
Yeah.
Nothing else to do.
We have time. Be sure to leave a comment down below of your recommendations for us. Madison had to move home for college, and she's just finishing up the semester, and I'm a nurse, so when I'm not at work, I am watching Disney Plus to make myself happy. But be sure to comment, because we've been using Disney Plus kind of as our way to just pull in that Disney magic, just kind of brighten up our home, whether it's by ourselves, with our whole family. We're actually supposed to be on a trip to Disney World next week, but of course due to COVID-19 we're not going. So we've been watching movies, we've been watching YouTube, we've been posting pictures on our Instagram. I'll link that down below, and I'll put it on the screen so y'all can go follow us, because we've been posting pictures from all of our trips, just being really nostalgic about all of it, because we could all use a little Disney magic right now, for sure. So with that being said, be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like some of our recommendations. Be sure to subscribe to us. We're posting new videos every Sunday at 2 p.m. Central Time.
Hit the notification bell.
Yeah, notification bell. We know that we've kind of been on and off with our videos before, but this is definitely a priority for us. We are so excited to continue to grow our channel with you guys. Y'all have always been so supportive, and if you're new, welcome. We love you guys already. Y'all are our friends, and yeah, we're excited to have some more Disney fun on this channel, and we're just hoping you guys stay nice and safe. But thank you guys for watching. We will see you next Sunday. Bye.